Hello, chat. You may have noticed that we weren't here yesterday for Bleeding Moon. We had a few people who weren't going to be able to make session, one who potentially wasn't going to be able to make it, so we figured we'd go ahead and hold off on that. And also, I'm getting over being sick. But I'm good now. I am feeling a lot better, and we should be good to go.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Also, thank you all for the resubs. Let's see here. If everyone's good and ready, we'll hop on in.
Yep.
Sure. Heck yeah.
Yep.
Also, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the weird audio problem that seems to happen every now and then, apparently it's a thing with a OBS beta feature that no one has a solution to.
Oh.
It's just something that happens. So
Weird.
We'll deal with it when it happens, if it happens. I went back and listened to the VOD yesterday and I heard it and it was terrifying.
Yeah, it was quite cyborgy.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they fix it. I know people mentioned that the next major OBS update's supposed to fix it, supposedly, but we'll see.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, let's hop on into the recap. So, you all see Munson, but you can see that he is fast asleep. He is lying on the floor of his basement. He is in a deep sleep, and that view shifts up very abruptly to the eye of who you'd recognize as Bone Snap, standing also in the basement. Yeah, I think he was up all night making something. Probably, let's get another contender. I'll get on that. I'm currently away, so finding another storyteller is difficult. Let's see if Winston will do it. You see him kind of scamper off the view, and then you see the cozy cottagecore abode of Winston Oaklaw. You can see that he is by the fire, and you see that he now has the book himself. He takes a moment and opens the book.
Well, I suppose I'll be taking over for a bit. Well, let's see here. Where did we leave off?
He flips through the pages, and let me pull up his art. There he is.
Here we are. Let's delve on in and see what these folks have been up to. Last time, as the party set off for Green Peak, the group was visited by Robin, who was astral projected to the party via an experimental form of magic. Robin asked the group if they could join them for a bit, to which they agreed. Talos and Ponto, who initially tried to bite them, got to get acquainted with Robin a little. Robin mentioned that their condition wasn't yet treated, but it would be happening soon. Along the way, the group found a grotesque tree with what looked to be a screaming corpse indenting the bark of it, wrapped in roots. The party learned that a corpse brigand that dies with the soul of a mortal warps into one of these as the soul tries to assume its old form. They also learned that the soul could be freed with the help of an Archdruid's ritual. The party left some cloth in the tree to help keep track of it, and also used some cloth to fashion makeshift masks to ward against the Spriggan spores. After a bit of walking, the group found a lake of blood at the foot of Green Peak and noticed that there was some kind of cavern passage on the other side of the lake, which Ponto opted to take and perhaps infiltrate Green Peak, while the rest of the group went up to the front entrance. Once inside, Ponto found that he's at the bottom of a deep-rooted chasm, and he began to burrow into the wall and up towards the top. Ponto emerged into a room with a massive tree that rose up through the ceiling and roots impaling skeletons. The rest of the party made it to the front of the temple, where they found a rune, and with the assistance of myself, they found out that it was a Gnollish forest rune called Likundi. Talos, with his runic knowledge, was able to tamper with it, causing it to become inert and causing the tree that was protruding through the roof to sink into the chasm inside. And Ponto was able to act quickly and climb the receding tree onto the roof and meet the party at the entrance. The group readied themselves to head inside, but checked for traps beforehand, finding some seeds scattered in front of the door, which were a rare explosive seed called snap seeds, which burst into sharp brambles when enough force was applied to them. Candles was able to very carefully procure the seeds before the group headed inside. Once inside, the group saw the Spriggans approaching in search of what happened to their massive tree. The party prepared themselves before leaping into action and taking down the corpse Spriggans, ending with Barney chasing the last of them onto the roof, crashing it through, and with the assistance of North taking it down. Following the battle, a tall orcish man covered in vines and plant life appeared behind the altar and said that he'd been found. That's where we pick up. I can't wait to see what they get up to this time.
I just cannot... Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Just cannot overstate how much of a top 10 anime moments that was with Barney just climbing onto the roof.
That is very true. It was very cool. I'd love to see that animated one day.
God,
I
yeah.
mean, there is art of it incoming, so.
Indeed. So, we pick up with you all just in the main sanctuary of Green Peak. You've just dealt with the corpse Spriggans, and you found that after the battle, emerging from behind the altar was a orcish fellow who seemed to be alarmed that there were people here. And you all see behind the altar is this gentleman.
Aha.
And he takes a look around at everyone. And you can see that he pulls a sickle out and holds it up. I won't let you Godslayers in here.
We're already inside.
I was about to say.
And
We're not
you-
God Slayers.
Yeah, was about to
that's
say
it.
that.
Yes.
You.
What?
Right then, who are you?
We're God Slayers.
We're very enthusiastic about bonsai, the art of bonsai.
Who are you?
Calypso?
I'm Panto.
Archdruid?
Archdruid, yeah?
Yes. Wait, so why are you here exactly, if you are Godslayers?
Well,
some of those Spriggans abducted a priest and his apprentice from a nearby town.
And killed a priest, a cleric to be.
And he'll step out from behind the altar and very cautiously step up to meet the party. My brigands didn't kill any priests. Who they killed was the individual that killed Helm.
Are you
Sorry, you go first.
Are you absolutely positive about that?
Very. And he reaches into a satchel and pulls out a disembodied hand. And on the back of it, you can see is a golden marking, a kind of a diamond shape. This marking is from that individual, the one who took down Helm.
You gonna eat that?
No, it's my trophy.
Punter. Down, Punter.
Can Barney roll an insight check on this guy?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, my insight's not that great, though.
Let's get the help action.
Yeah.
So I roll with advantage.
Yeah, go for it. And also,
Okay.
as this is all happening, reapparating with the party is Robin once again. Oh,
I'm back.
welcome back, Robin.
Sorry, I disappeared for a bit. Is everyone alright?
Yeah. I almost got eaten though.
Talos and Barney made short work of these evil trees.
That was a team effort.
Mm-hmm.
You did a really good job helping us too, Robin.
You killed
I
one.
just got
Yeah,
one.
actually,
left
you
in
did kill one,
splinters.
so.
Okay, so I rolled a 14 on that insight check.
So, at the 14, looking at him, he looks very... Like I said before, he's covered in plant life, he's covered in these vines that are kind of wrapped around his lower body, and he looks very... His eyes look... The way they're looking between all of you, he still seems as though he doesn't fully trust what's going on. But based on his demeanor, he does not seem to be lying. He seems to have been very serious about that statement about Helm.
Okay.
I ask Talos, do you think Helm would know, like, who killed him? Or at least could verify that?
I have no means of talking to Helm. And
Wait a
if, like, how do you talk to a dead god?
Maybe we could stab the hand with the knife.
Is the hand of Helm? I'm confused here.
No.
Wouldn't
No.
that create a
know.
god?
No, it isn't the knife. Wait,
That's gone.
No,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's my fault. Out of character, I got Helm and Gone like confused for some reason. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Oh shit, yeah.
On knives and confusion.
I don't want to be rude, but who's that guy?
He said his name is Calypso.
Yes, I'm an archdruid. I used to help the folks of Sweetwater.
He's the one with the spriggans.
Would
Also look at...
Palm?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're on the right track.
Yeah, Palm, make a history check.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, would she know about this person since it's her area?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a history check.
I will have to turn on the light because I cannot see what the dice are. Well, that's. I wish I'd left the light off. That was a terrible roll.
Oh no.
I can. There's obviously no way I can assist with that.
You You have a crow that can give you help.
Yeah, you could
That's
give the
true.
help action should you wish. One of you.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's much better. That's a 19.
So, you kind of think on it for a moment, and in your lifetime, there hasn't been an archdruid present, but you would know that your mother mentioned there being one in the past. And he would line up with the description you were given then.
That still doesn't prove anything, though. I mean, a lot of people probably know what this person looked like. Maybe I should do an informed insight check.
Yeah, go for it. And I'll say you have advantage on it, given with the knowledge that you already have, the knowledge you've already gathered from talking with him.
That is 22.
So, what exactly are you trying to determine?
Whether this is just someone LARPing as the Archdruid, or if it's actually the Archdruid.
So, from what you can tell, he did seem to have control over the Spriggans, and you can also kind of sense a magical presence from him, a very strong one. And based on his demeanor and everything you've gathered so far, it would seem pretty likely.
The vibe checks out. I think he's being truthful.
Okay, but assuming that, even if we assume that you're correct about the identity of the Aasimar, what exactly did the priests of Sweetwater do?
I was bringing them here to get them away from the Godslayers.
Are you saying there's more in the town of Sweetwater?
They're not in Sweetwater, no, but they're close. The Godslayers have been wanting to seize control over the land, and as you probably know, the priests of Sweetwater are priests to Edenine, the god of the land.
Right. Well, I think we could somewhat you could somewhat let your guard down around us, because we are what you might call the word was like on the tip of my tongue. Prismatic souls.
I can sense that on you.
And we've had run-ins with these types before, and yeah,
You know,
it's fair to assume that we're not aligned with them at all.
we did learn in Sweet that there were some Godslayers about, but I also feel like a letter or something may have been a better means of discussion than corpse brigands.
The letter couldn't be a guarantee that it wouldn't be intercepted and used against me in the most efficient way possible. Get them here and have a meeting. I fill them all in on the dangers they're facing. I'd rather inconvenience them than have them get killed.
Is
To be
there a
fair-
reason why you can't... Oh, sorry, you go first.
I suppose, in fairness, the Godslayers will probably assume that the priests are dead, like we had been.
What
Is
they'll
that the
do with
reason?
those priests, if the Godslayers got their hand on those priests, they'd have a direct means of getting to Edenine. They'd have a very easy time. And that'd be another, the Pantheon lost.
Well, at least we have one pantheon in safekeeping with us. We have what you might call the I guess, an avatar of Gond with us.
You have the fragment.
Barney looks at Talos.
Alice looks at this guy completely unsure.
Have you chosen a successor?
I have not.
We've not been able to find one yet.
The sooner you can find one, the better.
Barney is also gonna see if Howie is still with us.
Yeah, Howie is, and Howie has just been kind of hanging back. And he looks, he kind of has a distant stare. Make an insight check as you look back at Howie.
Okay.
We need to interrogate Howie as to the vibes that he was getting from the Aasimar.
Howie was the villain all along.
That is a 17.
So looking at Howie, you can see that he seemed to tense up at the mention of the person that was with him being a Godslayer, and he's probably running through all the possibilities as to what could have happened right now.
He's doing the maths lady meme.
Yeah. Howie does not seem... It seemed very apparent that Howie had no idea.
Okay.
Is he all right? So point back at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. I can't believe that the person I got off the ship with was a Godslayer.
Yeah, he was basically joining the said gentleman that got devoured. Well, purely by chance, it would seem, until this brigand attacked. So, yeah, we basically found him in the road.
The only reason I figured my Spriggan could take care of someone of that caliber is to slay a god, you essentially condemn your body, and few people even survive doing it. But I knew I couldn't let someone like that roam around even in a weak state.
Right. Yeah, I get that.
Well, I'm sure we all have plenty of questions about each other, but why don't we go somewhere a bit less grim, I guess. He looks around at the corpse brigands that are lying destroyed.
Right. Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's fine. They're not difficult to control. It's not like I made them. I just took control of them.
Are they... Do these make good firewood, or are they too sappy?
It depends on if you like the smell of viscera.
Yeah.
Well, some of us do, and she makes pointed eye contact with Ponto, and she says, well, some of us do.
Even then, you have to worry about the burning hair and things. I don't think anyone enjoys that smell.
True.
But yes, follow me. I'll take you to where the priests are.
All right.
Yeah. He will begin to lead you all back behind the altar and down a hallway. And about midway down the hall, you see he reaches out his hand to the leftmost wall, and that wall begins to kind of shimmer, revealing a secret passage. And he beckons for you to follow.
Was that a spell, or was that did he have some kind of clearance?
So from the looks of it, it looked like it didn't seem like he casted a spell. It's more so that he revealed this illusory passage.
You're right back, sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Okay. So he sort of dispelled it.
Yeah.
He's a Dark Souls NPC.
I was about to say that like
rolled against the wall a couple of times.
Dark Souls hidden wall.
He leads you all down a long set of stairs to a pretty interesting room. Down here you can see that rather than the stone floors you're used to upstairs, the floor is actually made of this very lush grass. You can see that there are several trees down here as well, and what look to be different wooden doors all leading to different rooms. In the center of the room is a much larger tree and a runic circle. This is the means of which I would get them back to where they were going. That runic circle is for teleportation, so if they ever felt that they were in danger, they could come back here. Power in numbers and all that.
Right.
They're pretty all in their respective rooms.
On the way here, we encountered a trapped soul inside a tree. Would you happen to know anything about that?
I've freed a few corpse brigands that aren't under control of someone. Very dangerous. I mean, they're dangerous regardless, but yes, I've freed my fair share of souls from corpse brigands.
We marked it with a piece of cloth. If you have a moment, it would be good if you could have a look at that one.
Let's see. Wait here, I'll be right back. And he walks over to that large tree, and he presses the palm of his hand into it, and you see his hand go through, and the rest of his body follows, as he seems to go into the tree.
Whoa.
What just happened?
Druidic magic.
Teleportation.
Interesting.
Type of magic is a complete mystery to me. And yet, I think it's part of the vestige that I got from my dad.
It'd be really cool if you could do something like that one day.
Well,
I feel like it'd be really useful.
Yeah, I mean, he did ask for a tree that one time when we, trapped Osiris Black.
Oh yeah, I remember. After a moment, Calypso steps out of the tree. All right, the soul's been freed. Good that
Thank you kindly.
Good that you left this behind, and he'll hand back the length of fabric.
This seems like something that would be useful for candles to keep.
Now, you all are against the Godslayers as well. It would be in our best interests to team up. Should you accept, you have yourselves a You have yourselves a very powerful ally.
Pom produces the orb.
I haven't
This
seen one
is
of
a
these in
communication.
years.
Oh, right. You probably knew it. Never mind. Yeah, you seem smart and experienced in all these magical things, so no need to explain what this is. Would you consent to adding yourself to it?
Yes, of course. Well, my brother did make them, after all.
Oh,
Octavian?
now that's
You've
interesting.
heard of him, I'm sure.
Wait,
Oh yeah,
that's your brother?
Yep.
yeah, we know him.
We don't, he's very busy, so we don't talk a lot these days, but
You should call him. He's your brother.
he's quite successful. Let's just say we don't always see eye to eye on everything. I guess it's just how siblings go.
I was about to say I don't know a single set of siblings who always sees eye to eye. Quite frankly.
Well, I don't have any siblings, so yeah, I can't really relate.
We can pretend. I'll kick you in the shin, and then you can chase after me, yelling insults. That's about an accurate depiction of my childhood with my sister.
Ours was more magical. I'd trip him with a vine. He'd turn me into a frog.
Now that is advanced horseplay.
Turned me into a horse sometimes too. It was really
actual
horseplay.
Literal horseplay.
Oh my god.
But yes, I'd be happy to be of assistance if it means taking down these ruffians. Godslayers aren't a joke.
We would be glad of your assistance. Thank you.
I don't suppose the name Calixtus means anything to you.
Fellow druid, I know him.
Yeah, he's my father.
Can't say I know much about him, but we've crossed paths.
Yeah, I've only also recently got to meet him. So yeah, he wasn't really wasn't really present as a parent.
Yeah. I do remember having a conversation with him. He talked about how he'd had a lot of regrets. Seems that was from the heart, but I suppose who doesn't have a couple of regrets? Some are heavier than others.
Yeah, I certainly have.
I'm sure that's a universal experience.
But my question to you all is, where are you off to next?
Wow.
We were about to visit my family, but we ran into them on the way to visiting them. But I do think we're still heading there, right?
Yeah, heading to Sweetwater. There's means of reaching Varaxes from the town,
which is our ultimate goal.
I see. So you're going down into the Maw of Hathor, then. Be careful.
Is there anything in specific prompting you for this caution?
Are there more things that take people's skin?
Yes, those are present down there. All parts of the fold, to be honest, but the fold on the northern side of Aurelia is a lot more tame than down here. Far more tame, I would say.
What can you do to defend against those skin things?
They don't like light, specifically sunlight. If you have a means of producing sunlight, that would be a good bet.
We do, in fact, as it happens.
Gunther's gonna look at you and say, "Oh, right."
Yes. She nods encouragingly. But I'm not sure if Gunther's laces were like unlaced at that stage to reveal his gleaming chest.
Gunther's probably not going to do that. But
I'm
he'll definitely say, yeah.
No, I was just gonna say I'm gonna get him some cast-off shirts that he can just like like those tearaway pants, but just like a little patch on your chest, so you can Care Bear stare without taking off your whole shirt.
I mean, you all know that I could still cast sunshine even with clothes on, right?
I'm not sure if I'm disappointed or not about that.
I mean, if you're wearing, I guess if Gunther is wearing a white shirt, it'd be similar, I guess.
Yeah.
Something else you should know about those skin snatchers. They prey upon fear. They can lurk in the mind and prey upon feelings of fear, and they hone in on that, because to them it's similar to how... Have you ever heard of how some insects can smell adrenaline?
I have not, but unfortunately now I have.
It's a bit like that.
That's kind of awful in both senses. Which insects in particular, and how do we avoid them?
I heard that bees can do that.
Christ. I mean, Helm.
But yes.
Wait, is that real?
I don't know.
Do bees really do that?
I heard that somewhere. It could be a myth.
It's terrifying, actually.
I did hear
bad
that
news.
somewhere. Once upon a time, I did hear that somewhere.
Very, very bad news for people who are extremely allergic to bees. See a bee, get adrenaline, attract bee.
But yeah, I read somewhere like when that happens, you just smell really good to them, so they continue to follow you because of that.
Oh no. Well, to be honest, rather a bee than a wasp. Not that I'm actually allergic to bees, but wasps can sting you many times.
Yeah.
I have mild apophobia, so I don't like being around either.
Same.
I think it helped me a lot to understand that bees aren't like out to sting you, or wasps are. They're just like shit. They're just like, who designed them? Like, what the hell? What is the point of them? Anyway, I know they have.
God, these patch wasps.
I have notes. I would like to submit some community notes on the design of this insect.
Yeah, can we remove wasps in the next patch? Hornets too.
Patch them, please nerf them. But like legit, we have a wasp plague here in the neighborhood at the moment. So I'm especially like. I told Loops about it yesterday. I'm out there with a can of bug spray and a pair of tweezers because I don't want to step on any dead wasps either. So I see them land on the grass. I spray them, run away squealing, wait to see if others are attracted by the panic pheromones, and if not, then I go and pick it up with the tweezers and flush it on the toilet. And I've been like at this for a couple of days.
I mean, I've mentioned it before. But a wasp is the reason I don't have a normal window anymore, so...
Oh god, I don't blame you. They're kind of terrifying. Like, if they decide they don't like you for whatever reason, they're pretty horrifying.
Yep.
One time I accidentally broke my window trying to kill a wasp.
Oh no. Jeez. Justified, in my opinion.
I mean, my solution has held up very, very well, so, I mean, I don't completely regret it.
Wait, what did you do?
The solution, or I tried to kill the wasp?
this solution.
I have a folded cardboard box that is taped on there, and it's
That seems-
worked surprisingly well.
Is that why your room keeps flooding?
No,
Okay.
the water's
I was
coming
gonna
from,
say there might be.
the water is coming from the walls.
Oh, that's not okay. Look, we're getting very sidetracked. I'm sorry about the flooding and the wasps.
It's fine.
I hope life
walls.
improves for your room in general.
But yeah, I could definitely use my sunlight to protect us now that we know that.
Yeah, that would be very useful. And
I'm so glad we have you, Gunther.
I'm glad that we have you all here too.
have you all been down to the fold before?
Briefly, yes.
So you know about the gravity as well.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
Okay, then that's not something I'll have to really warn you about. The Marv Hawthorne is a large hole, and you'll have to trust yourselves and leap in. You will be fine, I promise. It is a long fall.
Mind over matter, I suppose.
It's a long,
Just have to do
dark
it.
fall, but you will be perfectly fine.
Hopefully, yeah.
And you all mentioned Varaxes, right? I've heard that name
Yes.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Did you know I
Okay.
am thinking about it?
What was that?
Did you know anything about it?
Not really jogging my memory super well. I've definitely heard the name, though.
Hmm. Did you remember where or when?
You have brother. You said he's a dragon?
well, I didn't mention anything about him being a dragon.
Maybe a scallion. Maybe that's where I heard from him. That's the scallion's brother. It's coming back.
I heard you want Labrador.
I
Yeah,
don't know a lot
so-
about Varaxes, but I remember that he's a dragon.
He's sure a dragon us all on a quest.
That's very good, Paul.
Thank you. I'm not sure if she said that or me, to be quite honest. It's like the right, like I goof a lot, and then sometimes I'm like, shit, why did I say that? We're like at a funeral.
Hold that thought for later because I have something funny to say after session's over. But
Oh boy.
I'm intrigued now.
Now, if there's anything else I can do for you all, I'd be happy to. In fact, I have something that might be very useful to you. You can return here at any time with this. And he will pull out a silver leaf and hold it up. It looks to be a maple leaf.
cool, we get a save point.
Big trouble.
My heart is filled with determination.
Now,
Thank you, sir. That's really
using that, you can perform a ritual and it'll bring you back here. From here, I can send you to, similar to what you saw me do, I can send you to other trees around Aurelia to help you get around a bit faster.
That seems incredibly useful. Thank you.
just a quick question. Do we need to know what the tree is first or see the tree first before we travel through, or does it matter?
I have a few that I've marked, but I can't necessarily do it to any tree. But I do have a few that are scattered about that should at least cut down on traveling. But if you wish to mark any more, you can do so with the leaf. Just press it to the tree, form the ritual, and it'll be marked. Do keep in mind, though, you can only have a couple marked at a time. Unmark the old ones.
Right.
Thanks.
And out of character, you can have up to 5 trees marked.
Cool.
Nice.
I think that might be like an item our apothecary would be carrying with them.
As to the priests, they should be fine to return for now, because I also gave them quick means of getting back here. My intention wasn't ever to keep them here, it was just to fill them in on what was happening and give them a safe means of escaping should the Godslayers appear.
Right.
I know some of them have preparations to make, but the priests of Sweetwater should be fine and ready to go back with you if you're taking them back.
Yeah, I believe we were sent to bring them back safely, so yeah. Thank you for keeping them safe.
Of course. And like I said, you're welcome here anytime. He'll point out to the leftmost door. Priest's in there, he's probably still asleep.
Would Palm know the priest?
Yeah, you would know this priest. You know that this priest is he's a dragonborn. Doesn't talk a whole lot from the interactions you've had with him, but has been very well known as both a priest of Edenhind and as a very skilled doctor and physician in general.
Nice, a priest who doesn't talk a lot. That's the best kind of priest.
He's a pretty quiet guy.
So is he actually sleeping or?
Peeking in, you can see that, yeah, he appears to be asleep. In the room, you can see that there's this, what looks to be a little shelf that is stocked with fresh fruits and vegetables. There is a nice big bowl of water that appears to be magically being kept cold, and it's similar to outside. There is more of that lush grass and a tree that is holding up a hammock where the priest is sleeping.
This sounds really nice, actually. So should we disturb him or should we just leave?
I mean, we did come get him, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just walks up, is like, hey, we're here to come pick you up.
Mom was prepared. She was trying to remember the name so that she could gently wake him.
You
then
know
Talos
that
was
his
like,
name is Darsk.
Darsk. Okay. Well, Talos powered past me and went, "What's up?"
And he'll kind of roll over. Yeah, you see that there's a dragonborn gentleman. He appears to be a silver dragonborn. He has these kind of, I guess, what color would these be? More of I guess a dandelion color. These robes he has, they kind of go from one shoulder and they wrap around his torso and down to his midsection. And he also has this kind of transparent head wrapping on as well. He kind of wakes up as you call out to him, and jostles the hammock around a little bit. Oh, hello. Who's there?
Good morning. How do you address priests in this world? Do you just say their name? Or?
Usually it's just by name. There is an archbishop who does go by They'd just be Your Holiness, but other than that, just normal priests are usually addressed by name.
Okay. Good day, Darsk. It's been a few years.
Pomegranate, is that you?
It is. I think the last time I saw you, you were a lot taller, and I was a lot shorter.
It has been a while. How have your travels been?
Fruitful. I am now part of this wonderful group of people. We are on a mission to we're on our way to see Varaxes right now. There's a whole lot of prophecy and dreaming and stuff involved. It's kind of complicated, but it seems significant, so we're doing it.
Well, glad to see you've found a good calling. Did you all come to get me? I'm sure the folks back home are worried.
We were under the impression that the Spriggans had captured you, but it turns out that wasn't the case. We didn't know that Calypso was involved. But yeah, we're here to escort you home if you would like that.
Yes, it's very hospitable, though the Spriggans were alarming. Wasn't expecting to be snatched up by one. They didn't harm me, though, so it's just very...
That's good.
Just a bit unpleasant, a bit squishy.
Kind of like getting chewed on by a shrub, I suppose.
I was able to get cleaned up once I was brought here, and like I said, Calypso's been very hospitable, so it's been nice. I haven't seen him in quite some time.
That's good.
But yeah, I'm ready to go whenever you all are.
I wanted to ask him about the hand that Calypso had.
Sure, yeah. Are you asking anything particular about it, or just...
Sort of, is he aware of this, and how much information does he actually have about it, if he is aware?
Let's see if he knows. I'm gonna make a roll. Yes, I was told that he managed to get hold of the individual that killed Helm and finally take him out.
Are we sure it's just an individual, though, not an organization? It seems like quite a tall order to kill a god if you're just one person.
From what I know, the God Slayers, work together, but they put certain individuals forward. What happened with Helm was this person was put forward as training with Helm, and use that as a guise to, well, get in close enough to take him out.
You know, we encountered a similar individual that tried to do that exact strategy with us when he was after the Shard of Gond.
Yes, actually, not.
But he managed to flee when we confronted him about it.
They're very crafty, the bunch.
Yeah, we certainly had our run-ins with them.
I worry about them getting stronger and stronger, but I suppose all we can do is try and combat it the best we can.
Indeed.
Right.
Plum is eyeing the fruit bowl. Are there any mangoes in there?
Yeah, a lot of very fresh coastal fruits in there. There's mangoes, guavas, there are some fresh coconuts as well. There are quite a few, quite the selection.
Okay, she grabs a mango and raises her eyebrows at, what's his name again?
Darsk.
Darsk. And sort of, as a mind if I take this kind of gesture.
Oh, you're fine. Calypso told us that we could take as much as we want. So help yourselves.
She gives a deep sniff. She inhales the mango aromas happily.
And then inhales the
Smells
mango.
like yes, soon, but not within sight of the rest, because eating a mango is
Messy.
a chaotic
Yeah.
gremlin business. But she'll say, "It smells like home."
Yeah, you've been gone for quite a bit, and seems like you've made quite a good group of friends.
They're all right.
Your mother's talked a lot about you. She says how proud she is of you.
I was about to ask if it was good stuff. Well, we're on our way there right now, so if you have any business with my mom, I don't know if you would, but if you have a message or something, we're going to see them now, so...
All right, I'll head back with you all. Don't want anyone worrying about my absence.
All right, let's get going.
You'll get on up. And as you all kind of step out of the room, Calypso will come over. Did you all want I can get you back there quickly. That tree I freed the soul from, I could send you there.
That would be lovely.
Yeah, that would certainly, shorten the trip a bit.
It would save my mango some travel damage.
All right, step on over here to the tree.
Evan, you with me?
Everyone.
All right.
Oh, and by the way, what happened to the rune outside?
Oh. Yeah,
I disabled it.
We thought it was a bad guy rune, so...
The rune just did that on its own.
I'm surprised you were
It
able
was like that. It was like that when we got here.
surprised you were able to disable it. You familiar with runes?
I am a rune knight. I was taught by a giant all about runes.
Well, I might have something for you then. Why don't you keep that one? And he will inscribe that in your runic lexicon for you.
Nice.
nice.
What's the name of the rune?
It is the Null rune Lakundi. It is a forest rune. Oh, I'm not sure you speak the Nullish tongue, but I do have means of helping you on that path.
Sure. I'm happy to learn more languages.
And he'll step away for a sec and come back with a book and hand it over to you.
He looks at the book and looks at Barney and says, like, was this the same book we had before?
I believe. Is it the same book?
It's pretty similar.
Thank you all. We'll study it.
That might be useful to you if you ever need to make a tree, I suppose. But
Agreed.
I'll send you all on your way. Yeah, once you all step over to the tree, as you make contact with it, you all are transported to the grotesque tree that you all saw earlier, that you left the cloth wrapping on. You all are back outside. Oh, that was really, that made me a bit nauseous. I didn't like that. I don't like tree travel, I don't think.
Can't say we've ever experienced that.
Better than flying.
Well, at least you won't have to do it anymore. I assume anytime soon.
By the way, I'm sorry I couldn't help more. I I was a bit scared, I'll be honest.
You did fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the whole situation was pretty terrifying. Had we any prior knowledge that, it was nothing going to be as lethal, then outcome might have been different.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head towards Week like I was planning. But, while I might not be the best at fighting, I'd be happy to help you guys in the future somehow.
I mean, Pom could probably keep you in contact with the orb.
Okay, yeah. I'll see if I can learn anything about the Godslayers, and if I do, I'll let you know.
I will produce the orb.
Mm-hmm. You get Howie in the orb as well.
Alice gonna look at him and be like, "Are you leaving immediately?"
Yeah. I to be honest with you, to walk back down that way, I wouldn't want to run into anything scary on the way back this week, since we're pretty close.
Oh, I was just gonna suggest if you want to get, better at fighting, I'd be happy to give you some pointers.
Yeah, actually, that would be nice.
Excellent.
Are you ever coming back this week?
I hadn't thought about it, but he looks at the party. I honestly would like a fight with with the King of the Colosseum.
You mean with Oldorf?
Yes.
Why don't you come here?
I'm sure there's still quite a bit for us to do here.
Well, I suppose I'll be around, so if you're ever back in Sweek, let me know. I'd love to maybe try some training.
Sure.
And it was good meeting you all. You're all very cool.
Thank you for helping us out here. You've been a very great help.
I wish I could have helped a bit more, but glad I was able to help.
I'm going to be a bit selfish, but why don't you come this week? It's close and I'm here physically. We could catch up.
Wait, all of us?
I mean, yeah.
So you and Sweet, we were there yesterday?
Oh.
But I mean, we don't suppose it's too far.
I would really like to see my mom first, though. Maybe on the way back.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah, sure. I think we can do that.
Yeah, from what I know, you guys are headed to the Maw of Harthel, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's up north past Green Peak, so you'd probably have to come back this way anyway.
Yeah, it makes sense. We could swing by Sweet on the way and then, head over to the mall.
Yeah. Well, I suppose I'll see you guys another time. It's good meeting you.
Likewise.
Likewise.
We'll wave and head on his way.
Safe travels.
Thank you. You as well. You think you'll be alright?
I sure hope so.
He's not gonna last a week.
I'll say this. He's probably thanking the gods that he's still here with us now.
Yeah,
I think that's
possible. Glad he's alright though.
Yeah. I I know that we'll meet back up with him someday.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're all right, Yorick. That was, pretty scary.
I didn't like being in there at all. It was really gross.
I can only imagine.
I will say though, you are getting better at this combat here, so excellent work on that.
Thank you. I wouldn't want to hold anyone back, so I'm trying my best.
I'm good already.
Mind leading the way again?
Sure. Let me just get my bearings. She'll exit the building and see where the sun's headed.
So looking at the sun, I'd say around this point, when did you all leave? You left early to head to Sweetwater. There for a bit. You trekked up. I'd say it's nearing the evening by this point. I'd say it's about sunset.
Oh, gosh, look at the time. Mom will probably be fretting by now. Okay, let's get a move on.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No checks or anything needed. You know your way around this area well enough, and with a bit of trekking through the woods, you are able to make it back to Sweetwater safe and sound. And you can see that most of the folk that were out surrounding the smoking Spriggan corpse have dispersed by now, and that's all been cleaned up.
Probably because of the smell. It's like the worst incense ever.
Well, we made it back. Thank you again for coming after me. I really appreciate it.
Of course. See you around the temple?
Yeah, I'll be there. If you ever need a blessing or a curse lifted, I suppose, come pay me a visit. Or if you just want to chat.
For a second, I thought he was offering to curse us. Like, if you need a blessing or a curse, sure. if you're into that, I think Palm will definitely swing by the temple before leaving town and just leave something in the donation box.
Okay. Wait, you say you were doing that now?
I don't know. How long are we going to be here?
That is up to the party.
I think maybe sleeping over in the town might be a good idea because it's like quite late and traveling back to Sweet would probably take quite a while.
I agree with that.
Yeah, plus for travel.
And some people might have taken damage and might need spell slots, etc.
Some people. Sure. I think let's do that in the morning. Maybe just swing by the temple, greet him before we leave, and she'll put some money in the donation box. Maybe he's got a travel blessing for us or something.
All right. Yeah, you all head back to Palms.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all head back on over. You can see that Thatch is currently sitting outside, and he looks up as you all walk over. Oh, you guys are back. Everything go all right?
Yes, turns out the Spriggans weren't what we thought. The priest is fine. We met Calypso, which I didn't know he was real.
Wait,
I thought he was
you
a legend.
You met Calypso?
Apparently, yes.
The guy that
I'm
Mom
also
talks about all the time?
Yes, I didn't know he was still alive, to be quite honest.
So he was doing that? He's the reason they
Yes.
took the priest? Weird.
He wasn't after the priest to kill him, he was after him to protect him. Apparently, he had a run-in with the person who killed Helm. He had a severed hand in his pocket like a normal person and everything.
Oh. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, kind of. It must smell, though, after a while.
Can tell
Not
us
if you preserve it
inside this
properly.
guy.
I mean, he's just being a guy. I mean, guys find dead things cool sometimes.
I too find dead things cool sometimes.
Yeah,
Tell us
IRL.
go for it.
Can tell us yeah, he wants to insight this guy as we're telling him, because part of, like, you know, how he's reacting, and also, like, tell us thinking we probably shouldn't be mentioning all this to people.
I mean,
we're not
they're
mentioning it just
family.
anyone.
His
This
mom's
is Thatch.
father.
Yeah, Thatch is my brother. I have a sister. I'm not sure if she's here, but she's a bard.
23.
Uh,
I mean,
Nice.
looking at him, it just seems like the average younger person might find something like that cool.
Alright.
I spent my entire final year at art school painting dead things, so it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
too far off canonically.
Oh yeah, Bonnie, right? And he kind of points over at you.
That's
Oh, it's-
that's right. Yeah.
Mom mentioned that you were gonna help with dinner.
Oh yeah. I'd love to help out with that.
Ooh, you're in for a treat, Thatch. His cooking is very good.
I mean, Mom's cooking is
He's a real
pretty
good cook. He
good.
needs coffee.
Mom's cooking is good, but she still does that thing with Brussels sprouts every year. That
You know what? I'll follow her lead. Help out wherever I can.
show her that stuffed pepper thing you make.
But yeah, she's inside getting stuff ready. And she said if you guys, when you got back, you're welcome to stay the night. Or as long as you need, really.
That would be wonderful. Is my room still my room, or is that now some kind of chicken coop?
It's still your room, but she does store eggs in there sometimes. I don't know if there are any in there
I knew it.
now, but it should be mostly the same.
All right. I'll find somewhere to sleep among the eggs then.
Whole eggs in your room? Oh, that's like bed and breakfast.
Yes. She'll lean over to Thatch and whisper, maybe just keep the little one out of the pantry.
Oh yeah, probably good idea. Are they like really peckish?
You know that dog we had
Mhm.
that ate everything? Just to see if it could.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Could also just say that he wanted to eat that hand.
Yes, that too. He also eats things that, yeah. But so did the dog, so.
Oh yeah, that corpse you brought. We buried it.
You what?
We buried
I forgot about the corpse.
Yeah, the corpse.
Just remind me what that was again.
That was the guy who turned out to have killed Helm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that a good thing?
I mean, we could go dig it up. It's not too far under the ground.
I just want to make sure he stays dead.
Okay. I mean, I can go get the shovel.
Does anybody have like what's the spell?
I have a last right.
I could
Is
get
that
some
the
lie.
one? You know, I'm not opposed to the idea.
And he'll get up. All right, I'll go get the shovel. Wait here, and he'll run behind back and come back with a shovel. Okay, we buried it behind the shed because the cemetery's kind of full. We kind of need another one. It's not that a lot of people
the
have
mayor
died. It's
still
just
not-
it was very small to begin with.
We needed a new one when I left. Has the mayor still not done anything about that?
So we had a temporary one outside of the village, but let's just say some
A
other.
mayor?
Well, no, the cemetery. We had another temporary cemetery outside the village, but someone nearby wasn't happy about it because it was technically on their land and it was a whole thing. We had
I
tried
bet
to
it was
pay
old
them off.
Wilkins.
They refused. You know how it goes.
I understand. Yeah. We should write to the mayor about that, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
People can't be burying their dead in the garden.
Yeah, especially dead that aren't ours. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
respect for the dead and all, but I don't know that guy.
I mean, the old apple tree only has so many, spaces underneath it.
Yeah, exactly.
Then again,
It's
it's pretty
prime real estate.
convenient.
Kind of it.
Then again, it's pretty convenient that we don't have to be seen digging up the cemetery.
That's probably true.
That's a good point.
Oh, I won't be seen. Don't worry. Pick up a body, no problem.
But yeah, follow me.
That's actually that may be one of the more concerning things that Ponto said.
Wait, what?
See, the sad thing is I couldn't hear what Ponto says, so I couldn't judge it.
I also couldn't hear.
No, he said I won't be seen.
Yeah, that is kind of sus.
Yeah. We'll not have to worry about an overcrowded cemetery for much longer.
We let him
It's a buffet. It's not corpses. It's dry aged meat.
And you not.
It's ground jerky.
It's,
I even need
it's-
anymore. It's like rotting.
It's dry aged.
Dirt soaks
It's,
up a lot of the excess moisture.
True. Yeah, that will lead
Okay.
you all back to where the body is buried. And you can see there is an attempt at a headstone. It's made of wood. The writing is carved out of it, and there's no name on it because Thatch didn't know who it was. So, yeah, he's buried here. I can dig him up real quick.
We'll help.
And what were we trying to do to this guy again? Just like,
Just make sure that the corpse is still there, and B, that it stays a corpse.
okay.
No need. I'm an
I can-
expert. And Ponto's gonna wild shape into his crystal dragon form, and he's just gonna start digging.
Oh, I guess I didn't need the shovel after all.
You know,
I'll,
you know why they don't use pigs to dig up truffles anymore?
Because they eat them.
Yes, somebody get in there and help Ponto before he gets there first.
I mean, I thought
Oh,
that
I
was
found the
the
finger.
intent.
Free snack.
Ponto, no. Leave it. Ponto, drop it. What's in your mouth?
What do you have?
What do you have?
Yeah, together with Thatch kind of getting the idea of maybe he shouldn't eat this, and Ponto is digging. They're able to get the corpse unearthed, and you notice it is in fact missing a hand.
Does the other hand have a diamond on it?
The other hand does not. I think the other hand looks to be. It looks very shriveled up.
Oh. Yeah,
Can
I heard that
roll
happens sometimes.
What kind of check would this be? A sniffer check to see if I can recognize the hand that Homie had was the same hand that this dude is missing.
Like an investigation, or
I'll take investigation or
Investigation.
perception. I'll take
I'm
either.
gonna go with perception because, yeah, keen senses, baby. Okay, for perception, that was loud. You do 17.
So with that 17, it does smell very alike to the hand that you saw although it's a bit muted, you can see that the skin tone on the hand and the other details as like where it was detached from the arm and various other things, it does seem to line up.
Oh, it's a matching set.
I mean, I didn't think he was lying, but it's good to know.
Why does his hand look like that?
Maybe it was a repercussion of killing a god.
Actually, do you mind if...
Sorry.
Yeah, No, I think we're on the same track here. I was going to do like an investigation or insight on it.
We could also ask the priest, because he is a healer.
He was actually swimming for like several hours right before he died.
Only with his hand. He had only his hand in the water. He's a very strange swimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody is investigating as to why his hand might be that way, I'll take a medicine or a religion check.
I got an 18.
Alright, did you do medicine or religion?
I'd say medicine.
So, looking at this hand, it appears that it was magically injured in some way. It's as though a very powerful radiance caused it to be this way. You can see that it has some light burns on it as well.
Actually, with the modifier, I got an 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is anyone else making the check? I'd say that's about what you'd get from that medicine check.
I can roll religion. Nat 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
So, Barney, you would have heard that in perhaps an old tale that you were told that should the gods fall, they release the energy stored within them, and that energy has to go somewhere. That is probably what happened to the hand that killed Helm. It was destroyed by that fleeting energy.
He will relay this tale.
Yeah, I suppose it makes sense. Although I do wonder why the marking was on the other hand.
Probably to do with, probably wasn't their dominant hand.
Maybe.
Or it's just, a dominant hand would probably make more sense.
Or maybe it's because it'd be recognizable on the hand that still exists. I don't know.
I think we should ask Dorsk about it tomorrow.
Right, yeah, it's a good point.
So, what are we gonna do to make this corpse not return?
Who had lost rights?
Inhabit.
Okay. We should probably do that. And perhaps a little sort of burn? Question mark? How do we feel about burning this corpse?
Oh, if we burn it, I can go get the torch.
Yes, maybe get some of the used lard Mom keeps around.
Yeah, I'll be right back. He runs off.
You apply that lard, and it's going to be a race to set it on fire before Ponto can eat it.
Oh god, actually that's right.
Ponto already wants to eat it. Please, don't make it worse.
If somebody can just take Ponto inside the house or something, we can probably.
We should swaddle him. Maybe he'll fall asleep.
Barney will go to Ponto. Is like, hi, want to maybe hang out with us while we make dinner? They can take care of this.
Oh, we're making dinner now?
Yeah, why not? Then dinner would be ready by the time they're finished.
Oh yes, absolutely. And Ponto's going to crawl up Barney's fucking side because he's still a dragon right now. So now you have
Wait,
a
how big
funky
is he?
dragon shape. He's like 4 feet tall, I guess.
So like a little.
People
Okay,
would-
so it's not like a full-size alligator dragon
He's
climbing
like,
on Bonnie's
No.
shoulder.
he's like a large dog
Okay.
that is
Pummel
capable of
mouth.
flattening out.
Pummel mouth. Thank you at Barney over Ponto's head.
If Barney's bangs wasn't in his eyes, he'd be winking.
Can I do a roll to see if I sense Barney is winking?
Yeah, go for it. Make me a perception check.
Okay.
Countering food.
Oh, that's a 19 on the dice.
Yeah, you sense there's a wink. It's like you're not sure if you actually hear it or not, but there's like this faint plink sound.
Amazing. I love it.
Yeah, Barney, you're able to
All
take
right.
Ponto inside. And
Time to have a barbecue.
Barney, as you step inside, you feel the warmth immediately of the fire that's running, and in the kitchen you can see that already laid out are the various and currently empty plates and dinnerware, and you see embers. She kind of looks over at you and Ponto as you step inside. You guys are back, and you seem to be well. Did everything go all right?
Yeah, we had a bit of a minor scuffle with those Spriggans, but took care of it.
And you were able to get the priest back all right?
Yeah, it turns out he wasn't in any real danger.
Good.
Calypso was protecting him.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard from him in years.
Well, it's turns out he's still in the area.
I thought he was
Reporting-
dead. He's old. Wow, I'm
Yeah.
old.
Wow, shame.
Ow.
Come on.
Well, I mean, is there anything we can help out with in the kitchen?
Oh, yes. So, did you have anything in mind that you wanted to cook? I have a few ingredients out, but I don't really have a meal plan yet. So, do you have anything in mind? Any favorites?
Got a few ideas.
Okay. I'm sure we can figure it out. Let's see what we've got and come up with a nice meal.
Sure.
That'll out of character give you time to figure that out if you want.
Yeah. I'm gonna be googling some recipes now.
What? You're not gonna just list one of the ones I make? I am offended.
Oh, I mean,
Marital strife.
if you wanna send me anything.
I'm just teasing. It's fine. Of course, you can Google the recipes.
Back outside, Thatch does in fact come back with that lard and a torch. Okay, so let's see, and he'll begin to spread it onto the corpse. Okay.
I'm so glad he's doing that because I'm not sure how Palm would go around about doing that. I can only imagine it feels like applying massage lotion to a dead person.
Yeah. Wow, that's gross. All right, let's burn it. He looks very excited.
All right. I'm worried about how good this might smell, but I think I'll stand. What's the word for when the wind isn't blowing on you? Is it upwind or downwind?
Down. Well, it'd be upwind for it not to be blowing on you.
I'll stand upwind so that I don't dream about delicious corpse barbecues.
I mean, campfires always have that habit of blowing the smoke directly into you, no matter where you stand.
And the stronger smelling the smoke is, the more it'll blow onto you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all are very weird about burning your dead.
Yeah, I know. This is
Weird how?
Hey, that's what we do over home.
Like, what do you...
All right, time to burn.
Wait. So, It was Gunther, right? Were you gonna do your blessing first, or did you want to do it after?
Honestly, it doesn't matter either way. As long as I touch the corpse, I can prevent it from at least becoming undead.
Okay.
Or
So would you rather?
Or it's on fire.
Would you rather touch it on fire or covered in lard?
I can. I'll touch it on fire.
Okay. And
Interesting.
He will light the corpse with the torch, and it begins to burn, and it smells like a lot of things. At first, it smells a bit. It smells pleasant first, and then you get the burning hair smell.
Oh no!
And,
Wait, is he human?
He was an
Is there-
Asimar. And
What's that again?
they are
Like-
celestial,
Yeah.
celestial folk.
Oh,
Like
right.
a type of celestial
yes.
humanoid.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
But the burning goes on for a while, and then the corpse is indistinguishable from one person to another. Any of its notable features are charred to bits. Thatch will grab a bit of burlap and kind of slap out the rest of the fire. Okay. Oh, that's fun. Go ahead.
All right. I'll go and do my thing. I'll sanctify it so it can prevent from becoming undead by any means short of a wish spell for the next 7 days.
All right. Yeah, you all watch as Gunther performs these last rites, and the corpse is sanctified.
I kind of feel bad for it if it did come back to life. Turns out it's just this charred raisin of a body.
Yeah. Okay, so
I would go right back to wherever I came from. Just like, no, this is bullshit.
I guess
I'm leaving.
Guess we should put it back in the ground. Man, what if it did get up? You know how much that would suck, like being buried.
You have a very creative imagination here, young fella.
It runs in the family.
But yeah, let's put it back in there, and he will put it back in there and cover it up with the dirt.
Do we have a container for it? Just making sure, like urn or like bottle.
Oh, it's probably
Doesn't matter.
Probably a good idea. I have a jar.
Cool.
Why
That'll
don't
work.
we use the vessel that the lard came in? Because that's one of the ones Mom was gonna throw out anyway.
Oh yeah, and he'll hand that over.
All right, I'll put it in there.
Yeah,
We can tell Mom it broke. She doesn't need to know where the vessel went.
I don't think she'll care either way, to be honest.
Fair.
Like 20 years from now, she's digging up the garden. I thought this broke.
What's that smell?
Yeah, easily enough, you are able to get that put in the lard vessel and then put that back in the ground. Oh, that was hard work. I didn't get to burn things a lot though. Fire's pretty.
Yeah, Prom gives them a look because he is gonna take over the homestead and he's supposed to be the one taking care of the crops and things. So she's like hoping he doesn't develop a passion for arson or pyromania.
He kind of gets that look from you. Don't worry, I'm not gonna set anything of ours on fire. I won't set anything valuable.
Of ours?
I just won't set things on fire. Okay, yeah, that.
Don't worry, I'll just set corpses on fire.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
She rolls her eyes and shakes her head.
But yeah.
It's all right.
Dinner?
Dinner.
Yeah.
That oddly made me really hungry.
Me too.
Hey, I'm not commenting.
Are people reconsidering sleeping here tonight?
I mean, Gunther's just going to blankly go towards the house.
Yeah, and you're all able to head inside.
Now that in case anyone in this group was an ace, I've thoroughly cured any romantic interest in pomegranate. After thinking that corpses smell delicious while burning and desecrating the dead and whatnot.
I mean, then again, like 2/7 of our party thinks that corpse smell delicious for some reason. So
That's true, actually.
I mean, the lard had a lot to do with it, I'm sure.
Yes, it is very high quality lard.
Yeah, as you all step inside, you smell the aroma of dinner being made. You found anything that you might be cooking?
Indeed. Barney is busy making rosemary and sage butter seared lamb.
Ooh.
nice.
Yum.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but do we need to take a break or anything?
Yeah, if folks
yes,
need
please.
to, we can go ahead and take our quick break.
Cool.
I have some laundry that needs rotating.
Yeah. All right, chat, we will be right back. I'm gonna take a quick break.
Sweet. Hello.
Hello.
You just missed a hell of a conversation, chat, just saying.
You know, wonderful ideas for future streams.
Mm.
Great ideation session.
Ernie, this smells excellent. And sorry, Miss Palm's mom. This also smells excellent too.
I think I'll go and wash my hands and face first.
Good job.
I think I also have a sleeping bag up in my loft if it's still there, not full of eggs.
What?
I mean,
That's fair, that's fair. I know, the gulls do lay quite a lot. I think that would probably be a good idea. Alright, let's grab some eggs. I'm actually imagining it looking like my room used to look when I was a teenager, which is the ceiling is covered in wind chimes. There's glow-in-the-dark stars, or the fantasy equivalent of those. And quite frankly, a fantasy world without glow-in-the-dark stuff is not one I want to live in anyway. Maybe there's a ambitious mural of a bunch of dragons, chimeras, griffins, etc. that she'd started on one wall and then lost stamina for. Probably a big window overlooking the homestead. Curtain with a little bit of sparkle in it. Very bohemian, teenage bohemian. I don't know how to really describe the look, but yeah, it's very sparkly, attractive, and busy.
90s art kid bedroom.
God, yes. I mean, I had surfer posters all over my wall too.
Yeah.
That it's very busy. Quite frankly, I'm not sure how Mom keeps up with the dusting in here. Yes. Don't ask what all of them are made of. You might not like the answers. Also, TK's comment in chat. She does, in fact, have her room right across the bathroom for convenience. So there is that. I have a permanent ensuite.
That being said, we have to rank Palm's bathroom.
yeah.
Yes, actually.
She's gonna need each one of us to try it just so because of objectivity.
Should I describe the bathroom or will... So the fittings inside are painted very odd, gaudy colors. It's clear that someone at some point built this house and decorated it, and it was a specific aesthetic with a capital A that was in fashion at the time. But it's not very timeless. So it's a bit eye-searing but all the fittings are high quality, sturdy, built to last kind of thing. There's a tub, there's a basin for washing, there is a big mirror. I'm not sure if the house would have an indoors toilet. I guess maybe there is one, and they engineered some kind of aqueduct or a very, very, very long drop to make sure that there might be some magic involved. I don't know. But yeah, it's a very striking bathroom, but it's been made comfortable through many years of use. Yes. There should be room in the icebox. I think Tom will have a quick look around for intruders of the cockroach and mouse kind. I have a lot riding on this. Oh no, okay. That would be a total of 13. Wait, mice or cockroaches? Okay. That's kind of grim, leaving dead mice around. Oh, no. Oh, Gunther? Is he
Yes.
nearby?
I
Can you light up the underside of the bed, please?
Of course. Is this kind of checking for monsters on their bed type of thing?
I saw some eyes.
Gunther will light up his forearm and kind of go underneath to investigate.
Possibly some art supplies fell under there and she didn't bother to, or she wasn't aware that they were there. So maybe stuff like a couple of chunks of charcoal, maybe some a broken quill, that kind of thing.
Oh,
I think she freezes. She makes eye contact. Go ahead.
Yeah,
someone
saying
in
they
chat
can't hear
I
us.
unmuted you and not myself.
Oh no.
Oh no.
no.
So
But
anyone who
recording?
anyone who wasn't able to hear him, he was just saying that how we leveled up.
No. Just to catch you up really quickly, there's a rat under the bed. Tom was describing the room, which you heard. I'm sure you heard everyone in Discord.
Now everyone in Discord knows what's going on under the bed.
I also think her childhood diary is under there.
Yeah.
I'll say this, Gunther will try to beckon the rat to come towards it.
Yeah, because Palm's a bit lost. She's just staring down this rat, not sure what to do, because she doesn't want to move and scare it off, because then it's gonna be gone and she won't know where it went.
The rat will very carefully walk over and kind of sniff your fingers, Gunther.
Sure.
Don't let it bite you. The rats in this area have some bad farm diseases.
After a moment, it'll just kind of wriggle up into your hand and sit there.
Oh,
interesting.
I will kind of just hold it as I'm coming out. I might brag a few things here, kind of say, I think we solved your eyes problem. Also, there's this book underneath it, has all these hearts on it and some art stuff on it.
You can just hand that to me. It's nothing. It's just a book from my childhood.
Sure, I'll give it to you.
She will immediately slide it into her backpack.
I'll put the little rat like somewhere in my. I don't even know if like my shirt has a shirt pocket, but like my shirt pocket, my pants pocket, whatever. Good news is that Gunther can't get any diseases, so, or at least he's immune.
Oh, that's very useful, actually. Especially on a farm. Do you think this rat is, how to say this, intelligent? I mean, of course rats are intelligent, but you know what I mean, sort of, can you talk, who's got speak with animals?
Barney can speak with animals.
Right. We can
Maybe
ask,
you should ask. Yeah.
Yeah. We're on the same wavelength here.
Oh my god.
No.
Don't give the rat to bottom.
Oh no. Even better than a terrier. Says so on his TV.
Yeah, you're able to head back over into the living room and the kitchen area. The rat just kind of poking his little head out of your pocket, looking around. He seems content otherwise.
I will keep him safe. Or keep them safe, I guess.
Wait, is Crow also eyeballing the rat?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are they making meaningful eye contact like two apex predators of really tiny tiny world?
Do crows eat rats?
I think they do.
They will if they can catch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
They definitely eat rabbits, because when I was in preschool, my teacher tried to keep rabbits, and they were all eaten by crows. Yeah.
Oh no.
It was
hardcore.
Can you imagine the scene? All these little kids coming to the farm school, hoping to pet the cute rabbits, and then they are basically all little eyeless corpses lying around.
Oh,
it was
no.
sad.
Oh god.
This has the same energy as when my school took us on a field trip to a slaughterhouse.
What?
Wait, why would they do that?
Wow.
That is.
I feel like we're all gonna have to like decompress here.
That is a wild field trip.
I mean, I'm not entirely against it because people need to know where their food comes from. But at the same time, how old were you?
That's a good question.
Not old enough for that to be a good idea.
We could probably ask this later, but I'm curious about how they like swung that for you all.
Yeah, like how would you even propose that? Like, I know with a lot of field trips you have to have like a permission slip and stuff. I don't know. If I were a parent, I'd go, maybe not that one.
They drew a huge cross across sex education and a big tick next to slaughterhouse for babies.
Oh no.
Yeah. Upton Sinclair will be proud.
Well, that slaughterhouse 5-year-old.
Like,
oh my god.
Because we lived in
No.
and it's farming stuff, and they're like, we're gonna see how farm animals are
Oh
used.
no.
Oh no. That's even worse because then they set it up like you're gonna go basically to a petting zoo.
Oh god.
Awful.
Okay.
Put slaughterhouses
Back to the
aside,
game.
you all step into the other room. And from what you're seeing of Crow, Crow gets the idea that since the rat hasn't been killed yet, it's probably we're keeping it for now type of idea. So Crow is just watching carefully.
Crow's just like, oh, you kept it fresh for me? Thank you.
Crow's like, ah, yes, keep fresh for later. Smart. I think Palm will offer him some. I don't know, what shiny stuff do we have in the house? Little pebbles and things, maybe.
Yeah, I imagine you have like some nice little shiny marbles that you keep in a bowl in the living room.
Oh yeah.
Some of those little glass, like round glass colored
Yeah,
things.
exactly.
The ones you put flowers in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give him a couple of those.
I used to love those as a kid, and I've gone to
God,
my grandma's
me
house
too.
and I would take a handful of them.
Did your school also go through a marble craze?
Yes.
Yes.
There was, when I was in primary school, there was the marble craze, and then somebody somehow got a hold of perfectly clear marbles, and I just wasn't used to them, because the ones I always saw were the cat's eye ones. And these things became like the holy grail of marbles. Everyone wanted them, especially the blue tinted ones. They were like, treasure, basically.
And that was me in elementary school, and then silly bands in middle school. I'll never forget silly bands.
There was also a yo-yo craze. Okay, look, we're getting sidetracked. Let's eat.
Yeah, are you, Gunther, are you going to approach Barney about the rat, or are you just going to kind of hang on to him for now?
I'll at least wait until after dinner, so that way we don't, like, I'm not sure how everyone else reacts to, like, rats at dinner or anything, but I'll probably just wait until after, so that way he has some time to, like, finish up cooking and stuff.
Yeah. Together with Barney and Ember both doing the dinner, two of you are able to get knocked out pretty quickly, and you have very lavishly cooked lamb. Are you making anything else for anything to go with it? Just kind of some more standard sides.
Yeah, there will definitely be some roasted greens, like roasted like bean stalks and stuff and then some like green asparagus and stuff like that. That's been like seared. Yeah, so basically just like a lot of sort of like stuff that are being like seared with like with cast iron like pans and stuff.
You know, Bonnie, I guess they weren't kidding. You are a very impressive cook. And thank you for your help.
Oh,
I really appreciate it.
It's no problem at all. It's one of the things I really enjoy doing.
Yeah, well, you've certainly shown me a thing or two. I have to use some of these recipes.
Yeah, like I'm sort of trying to compile a recipe because I want to start my own restaurant one day.
I have a few I could maybe give you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. You help me out, I can give you some of my favorites. Let's see. I'll try and compile them together for you after dinner, and I'll get them to you before you all set out.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
She'll kind of turn around. All right, everyone, dinner's ready. Come get your fill.
Palm is already at the table.
Yeah, you all are able to get as much as you'd like. I imagine there's definitely plenty cooked, and a nice helping for everyone.
Yum.
With
Lamb is so good.
With both Embers and Barney cooking together, it is a fantastic meal. It's just delicious, especially, after a really long day.
I think you all really built your foot in here.
Is that a saying? Or something?
It is. It's an old saying, so some of you youngsters might not have heard of it before.
I certainly have. Quite a new one.
I will get with your looking for me.
Thank you.
Yeah, you all are. Oh, go ahead.
We kind of miss having you around as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we can see each other if you come this week tomorrow. I'm not sure, though. It would be really nice.
Yeah, it would be great, right?
We can always pray.
Yeah, you all. That is a good question. Did you make any dessert?
Ooh. Let's see what dessert you might have left up.
And this is all making me so hungry. I really want, I just want, a chocolate cake right now.
It's like 9:30 at night, and we've already had dinner, but I'm ready for second dinner.
I have leftover pizza waiting for me after session. I might order a dessert or something to go with it, because it sounds really nice.
We have half a lamb in the freezer, so I think, yes, some of that should come out pretty soon.
Ooh.
I think you probably would have made like a if you would have made a dessert, it would probably be something like a trifle type thing.
Okay.
So with a lot of like fruits and like creams and a type of custard and stuff like that.
I was about to say a lot of eggs around, so you could easily make a custard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Embers would have told you that they have more eggs than they know what to do with, so you would have had plenty of those to use.
And probably fresh coconut being by the coast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very creamy, custardy, like fruity type dessert that Ronnie has made.
Yeah, it's a perfect way to end the meal.
That was delicious. Thanks.
Thank you, Barney.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Embers. Yeah, this was great.
Oh, of course. I'm gonna get everything cleaned up, so don't you all worry about that. And make yourselves at home. We don't have the most lavish guest room, but it should be enough. Might have to get a few cots or bedrolls, maybe.
I'll get the one from the loft.
Right.
To be fair, I'm no stranger to just needing just a blanket and a pillow. I don't need any special accommodations.
I don't want you to sleep on the floor, though.
It's all good.
There might be cockroaches.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it out loud, but yeah, it might not be the best place to sleep.
Be fair, it's probably best for me to, if anyone has to sleep on the floor or anything, it's probably better for me, since,
The couch is open as well, if there's enough room in the guest room.
Then I will take the couch. Sorry, I didn't mean to, out of care, I didn't mean to, suggest the floor is the first thing.
No, you're good. You're good. Let's see. Yeah, make yourselves at home.
Be a bunch of midnight snacks.
Oh, right. Poncho could be pace control.
That problem, huh? I mean, help yourself, I suppose. I mean, it's not a problem, but I don't like the little buggers being around as much as you do.
Wait, are we still talking about cockroaches?
Yeah.
Is Ponto offering to eat the cockroaches?
Oh, it's not that he's offering. It's that he's going to. While everyone.
So basically, Ponto is going to be a Roomba for a little while.
And he'll wake up randomly at like
dragon
3
Roomba.
o'clock in the morning. Is gonna be like, "Yep, I'm hungry," and we hunt.
Ponto's just gonna be so full in the morning, no thoughts, just
I imagine someone's gonna wake up and then there's just like a figure in the corner, eyes glowing in the night, and it's just fucking Ponto in wild shape eating a cockroach.
Just get like
Bumblebee-
a horror movie or horror comic panel and just crouched over in silhouette. Just something dripping from his mouth, eyes glowing. Just no, I'm going the fuck back to sleep.
Yeah, I think Palm will be locking her door.
You can't escape me. I can wild shape.
That's true. Sad
You know,
sigh. Resigned sigh.
or what are you saying, Talus?
I'm good.
Sorry.
As you guys settle down, Ember's able to start getting the kitchen and stuff cleaned up. And yeah, you all are free to do as you please. Anyone doing anything before they settle down for the evening?
Barney will definitely help. Barney will definitely help with the washing up.
I don't mind helping
Yeah, I
out with the
think
washing
candles,
up.
candles will help with
Yeah, Ember's reluctant at first. She'll kind of look to you all. It's all right. You guys are gets. I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's get this done. And we can all rest.
While we're doing that, I might take the time to ask Barney about the, I guess the rat to see if he detects any higher intelligence. Is that? I guess that's what we're doing here.
Oh, who's your little friend over there?
Yeah. Got this from Palm's under her bed, so he seems docile enough. Just wanted to get a read on him.
Yeah, he seems quite curious. See if we can glean anything from it. And he'll attempt to talk to it.
All right. So you go to talk with this rat. He kind of peeks out of the pocket, and he'll let you pick him up. What do you say to him?
Like, so, you understand me?
They're silent for a moment, and then he kind of looks up at you. Yeah, I can understand you.
Do you have a name?
No, I don't really go by one. That pocket was really warm. He's really warm.
Yeah, he really is. You were hanging out in Tom's bedroom, like under her bed. Like, do you like stay under the floor here? Or, like, do you have a house somewhere?
I was fighting the roaches.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I think you might have some competition with the, little druid guy that's in our party.
Oh, I didn't want to eat them. They're gross. I just wanted to get them out of there.
Right. I mean, sure. Like, they are quite nasty. So, okay. I kind of lost my train of thought. Yeah, he's just basically like having a conversation with this rat, and he's probably gonna. I don't know if I could like roll like some sort of like insight or like some sort of or like an arcana check or whatever to glean if this is like a person that's wild shaped or if it's just an actual rat.
As for that, I'd say I'll take a nature or an arcana check.
Okay, cool.
I'm far more terrified at the implication that this is a person.
Yeah.
I'll
I mean,
do
to be fair, we
Arcana.
did encounter that one. Well, that was less a person, more like a rat person, I guess.
Yeah. Orzarius is a Dacian.
Yeah, this is actually just a Dacian who's a lot more rat-like than usual.
I rolled a 14.
Okay. Yeah, he just seems to be a normal rat. He looks like the rat from this GIF.
Oh.
Have at see.
Okay, it was
Looks
cute
like one
before
of
it
my
left
niece
at the screen.
Barney, do you mind asking if it decided to indulge in that book that was underneath the bed?
Oh, sure. He'll ask the rat if he like chomped through like those diary pages.
Oh. No, I don't read. I mean, I can read, but I don't like to.
Right.
Ethan.
So you can read. That's pretty cool.
He prefers audiobooks.
You had affordable.
This stream's sponsored by.
This Rat Havoc discount code.
Oh my
Incredible.
god. Someone sponsor us. I'll do the best ad read you've ever heard.
Oh man, that would be the most amazing way to put ads in a session, is to have some random ass NPC
It just like
Exactly.
just spring it on us.
burst through the walls like
Oh.
Kool-Aid Man's the situation.
The Displacer Beast starts telling you about NordVPN.
Oh no.
Raid
No.
Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
Can't escape.
Yeah, the rat's just kind of looking up at you. Can I go back in the pocket? It was warm.
Sure, yeah. I mean, that. I think then Barney will like tell Gunther's like, yeah, he really wants to go back into your pocket. It's just a normal rat.
Sounds like a plan. You'll go right back in there.
If you need a name for me, you can call me Dot.
Says his name's Dot.
I'll call him that. All right, Dot. I guess you'll come along with me here then.
Yeah, he will happily climb back in the pocket and kind of peek his little head out. He looks very content in there.
Cool. Thank you so much, Barney.
Cool. No problem. Oh, he did mention that he can read, so yeah, he didn't eat any of those pages.
Well, at least Palm can take some solace in that.
I'm not sure if I was there for this conversation.
You weren't, but it was more so just Gunther being curious more than anything else.
Mm.
Just going like, hey, Palm, don't worry. The rat didn't read any pages of your diary. And she's just like,
Like that,
was
wasn't
that
a
option on the
concern-
table?
Yeah, I wasn't a concern before now.
Wait, it can read?
Oh no. Yeah. You were able to get the rat nice and situated. Is anyone up to anything before they head to bed, if they settle down?
I think Talos would have asked Palm's mom member if if they have any tools they need fixing or anything like that.
Well, I've got a job for you. So I've got this old rake and it's missing most of its teeth. The shovel, it bends in ways a shovel shouldn't bend. Let's see, the wheelbarrow's missing its wheel on the left side.
Talos is already at the barn. I think as he's fixing all this stuff, he'll have Gone propped up as usual to watch, and Really, like, do you remember? Have you gotten any memories back from when you were part of Gond?
Gond is silent for a moment, and just kind of blinks. You can see he seems to be reflecting on that question a bit.
One. I can remember creating a God's weapon.
So you don't remember how or who killed Gond?
No. I can remember making a sword for the gatekeeper. That's all that's come back to me so far.
It's been, what, a month?
Yes.
So, if Gond has been gone a month, how much would that impact the world?
Suppose now that I've stabilized a bit, I'm able to keep some of the balance in order. I don't know for how long, though, in this form.
We'll talk about this with the team tomorrow.
Very well.
You'll just keep working.
All right. Yeah, surely enough with a bit of work and nothing that you haven't dealt with before. In fact, far more simple, fixing these farming implements and various other things. Able to get them, some of them even looking better than they had, easily enough. When you head back inside, she'll kind of look over. Oh, wait, did you fix them all?
Oh, yeah, easy work.
Really? Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. I've been meaning to take some of those into town to get them looked at, but I guess I don't have to now. Thank you very much.
Oh, of course. In exchange for the hospitality.
Oh, of course. Make yourself at home. Yeah. Anyone else up to anything before they head to bed for the night?
Palm will definitely take a walk around the homestead to see what's changed, what's new, what's been improved, what needs attention. Kind of a homestead vibe check.
Yeah, looking around,
And,
a lot of it seems to be pretty similar to what you remembered, although you would notice that there is a new flower patch. There are some wildflowers that have been planted in a little patch out front.
Oh, that's nice. Wait, is there a corpse under there? Can I insight check it?
Maybe not insight. Make an investigation or a perception check.
That is a 25.
Okay, with a 25, looking closely at this, it doesn't seem to be holding anything secretive underneath. It just seems like maybe your mother wanted to plant some wildflowers.
Of course, I'm not sure why I suspected her of anything.
She's been harboring corpses.
Probably that, more like.
I mean, why do you think they had no trouble with the one that you brought? They're very experienced.
They're
Farmers
well
usually are.
versed with corpse handling.
So it seems like everything's going well here, and there's nothing suspicious going on.
Yeah, from the
Like,
looks of it, everything seems to be kept in pretty good order between your mother and Thatch. Things seem to be going pretty well.
I think she will swing by the old tree house and climb up in it and look at the stars for a while.
Okay. As you do, make me, let's see, what would this be? Make an Arcana check.
Nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Thanks.
Nat 20?
Mhm.
Okay.
Do you want the total?
No.
Okay. It's just +1 anyway.
So, you
Oh
find
my god,
yourself...
TK, no! A magic asteroid.
You find yourself out in the treehouse and staring up at the stars. They seem to almost dance as constellations are formed above you. And as you're staring up at the starry sky, you see that there is this glow that starts out faintly and begins to kind of build. What kind of tool does Palm use for her chronicling? She uses a brush or a quill.
You mean to write the chronicles?
Yeah, and just in drawing in general, I suppose. Anything in particular, like that Palm's main implement.
Maybe she has a quill that is refillable, if that makes any kind of sense. So like a fountain pen, but it's a quill.
That glow seems to be coming from that refillable quill.
That's very strange. She reluctantly puts the mango back that she was about to eat under the stars. And takes out the quill and frowns at it.
You can see it's giving that faint glow, but it's glowing a very similar light to that produced by the stars above. And you hear a voice.
Hello, pomegranate.
What? Who said that? She looks around, alarmed.
Looking around, you don't see anyone that could have said it. You glance back up at the sky.
Hello?
Hello.
And you see that one of the constellations in the sky seems to kind of bow to you. You see the stars move as this constellation seems to almost animate in the air.
She does a quick physical introspection kind of thing of, am I running a fever? Do I feel sick? Am I dizzy? Thinking back to, did I eat a mushroom? Is this real? Are you real? Is this happening?
This is real and it is happening.
Is this a good thing that's happening? Are you gonna... You're not about to attack me, are you?
No, dear, I'm here to aid you. There's much on your journey ahead. I'd like to take some of the weight of it off for you.
Who are you?
I'm the scribe of stars. Someone who's freed from your plane.
Would Palm know who this is? Sorry.
Make a history check.
That's a 15.
You would know that the Scribe of Stars is an entity that would tend to put a lot of trust into those with the gift of being able to chronicle and things of the like. And it's also where some of the masterful scriveners, such as Tilly, Targray's daughter that you met, where they got that power.
Wow. So she's really in awe of this experience.
Yeah, now that you're connecting the dots, this is a very powerful figure.
I see great potential in you. You and those who travel alongside you will do great things. Varaxes doesn't choose you lightly, and neither do I. And for that reason, I'd like you to bear this gift.
I don't know what to say.
You needn't say anything. I just wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. It is real, right? This is real. I'm not... She pinches herself and yips because it hurts.
Very real. As to what this power is, it's for you to discover.
Where do I look for it?
It may sound perhaps cheesy, but that power is within you. You just have to bring it out, and you'll know how to with time.
This is incredible. Thank you. I'll do my best.
I know you will. I wish you luck, and we'll speak again. You can always find me here among the stars.
I look forward to speaking again.
Rest well, and may your journey be safe.
Thank you. Travel well?
I'll try my best.
You see these stars form into a larger one, as a shooting star would, and soars off into the expanse of the sky.
I think Pom's paw pads are really sweaty. She's like, she cannot believe that just happened to her. It's the stuff that she reads about, but she didn't think it would ever happen to her. She pulls out her diary.
Yeah, you are able to get that all documented in your diary.
I think actually she probably just draws a bunch of pictures to encapsulate what it felt like.
Okay, yeah. You spend a bit of time reflecting on it, and you get some very nice pictures drawn. Does Palm head inside with the others for the night?
I think, yeah, she probably sits there for a good long while. Maybe she gets back when people have already gone to bed.
All right. Anyone else have anything they'd like to do before we call today's session?
You know it.
Dun dun dun.
Ponto sees the glowing quill and decides to eat it.
So when everyone leaves and does the very unfortunate task of leaving Ponto to his own devices, Ponto is going to cloud shape into a fairy dragon.
Yeah, you're able to do so. Take on the form of a fairy dragon.
and he's gonna turn invisible.
Oh boy.
Just keeps getting better.
So yeah, Ponto, you wild shape into this fairy dragon, you turn invisible, and if anyone had their eye on you before, they don't now.
Oh boy. So Ponto is going to start sneaking around. And if he finds like cracks in the floorboard or something like that, he's going to try to squeeze through and get underneath the house or into the walls.
Oh boy. Okay. Make me an athletics check, because you definitely would eventually find some cracks.
We wake up and the entire first floor of the house is sunken into the ground.
Oh no, Ponto's in the floorboards.
Could I make an argument for acrobatics?
Yeah, you are trying to squeeze in. I could see our acrobatics as well.
Excellent. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
No.
So for 25 in total.
Oh boy.
Pretty effortlessly, you are able to slip into this crack in your much more tiny form. And you are now underneath the floorboards, and you find quite the few bugs skittering around down there.
Oh, buddy. Seeing the large gathering of small bugs, Ponto is going to unleash his Euphoria breath.
All right. What
So
save
he's
is
going to
that?
cast the entirety of the underboards.
What saving throw is your Euphoria breath?
It should be a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I'm just gonna make one for all of them. Yeah, easily enough. Like pesticide, it very easily is able to subdue all of these cockroaches and make for easy snacks. It kind of spreads around down there. And for those still up and walking around the house, every now and then you swear you see something pink rising up from the floorboards. It's every so often, but then when you gotta look, it's gone.
Probably something Ponto's doing.
Is Ponto just gonna feast on the bugs down there?
Yeah, that's all he's doing. He's gonna walk around and he's just gonna clean up the house of all the bugs.
He's providing a valuable service to the homeowner.
Yeah, sure enough, you get a very nice fill of bugs, and you won't be having to worry about as many roaches. Anyone else up to anything before they head to bed?
I'll probably
I
say
think-
that. Oh, you go first.
No, I was just gonna say Bonnie is probably like asleep. Like he's, I think he's pretty knackered.
All right.
Candles is probably just taking some, like, documenting some notes on the Kraken route, things like that.
Gunther will probably like train a little bit with York, and then they'll go to bed too.
Yeah, for sure. Yorick will take you up on that. Yeah. You all...
I guess Robin is just going to say "see you tomorrow" and disappears.
and
Like in
Robin-
character or out of character?
No, in character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you all watch as Robin once again disapparates.
Oh,
Yorick, who was starting to fall asleep, will kind of rub his eyes. I'm ever gonna get used to that.
Well, it seems like they'll be coming back more often, so
It makes
That'll
me
be good.
happy. Yeah. Yeah. Unless anyone has anything else to add, I think that's where we'll call today's session.
nice.
That was fun, thanks.
Heck yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, glad you guys had fun. And as to what that power is, I will write it up. But as was said by the scribe, it'll be something you figure out probably pretty quickly. I'll be honest.
Okay. Well, I look forward to trying.
Yeah. Do you can set things on power with her mind if she blinks twice at it?
Yeah, we will pick up with more Varaxes. Let me check the calendar. Next session we would be looking at is the 27th. That's the day before my birthday.
Heyo.
Nice.
Heyo.
Add
Birthday
that to
session.
my birthday app.
We'll sing on stream again.
Wait, is that the 28th of January?
Yeah, my birthday is the 28th of January.
Okay.
Yeah, the session will be the day before.
Do you want to
After
say the
hello.
year? Or is that secret?
How old I'll be? I'll be 25.
Oh, don't make me do math. Wait. I'm asking because my birthday app lets me put in a year and it tells me how old the person's turning.
99.
Okay.
99.
A good vintage.
We gotta do something special for York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where we'll call today's session. And chat, we'll see you again on the 27th. Well, actually, I'll see you again before then. I'll see you next Friday for more Bleeding Moon. But
Alright.
Varaxes will be back on the 27th, and we'll see you then. A good one, chat.
Later.
Take care.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.
Boy.